Coming up on a massive AFL today, round 10 wrap, we explain why Essendon rather than Sydney is still the best team in the AFL. Oh. Isn't that right, Alex?
I mean, did your team get smashed on the weekend, Jim?
Essendon? No, they beat the Roos.
Essendon.
Hey, Stats Boy, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was lovely. Watching the Gold Coast. Definitely need to change their name to the Darwin Suns, surely.
The Gold Coast Darwins is way better.
Darwins.
Can we call West Coast like the Harley Reid Eagles?
Yeah.
It is an absolute cracking AFL today. We're breaking down every single game. We've got the best on ground of the week, the best team that we saw. We've got some super coach gear in there as well. We've got old mate, no mates. We've got event sesh. As I said, Chockers, get around it right now. Yardapulti, 80. Hawthorn, 79.
Holy crap.
This game is pretty nuts.
How did Port win this?
Well, they kicked 2 goals in the last 33 seconds, Stats Boy.
Yeah.
That's how they won.
If I'm a Hawthorn fan.
So at the end of the game, they had more points than the other team.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, literally 1 point. They did actually roll out that's an important point. And it was like a single behind in the fourth quarter. Like, that's an important point. I'm like, it is.
Yeah.
And then it turns out it was.
So
that's
I was
amazing.
watching the last 5 minutes with my lovely partner, Steph. She's like, nah, no way when that was 30 seconds ago. I was like, 33 seconds is a long time in footy.
Like, no way you believe they're going to kick 2.
I thought, when really Rioli kicked the goal and there was 33 seconds left, I was like, they can absolutely win. She's like, nah, no chance, it's done. And then she's like, oh my God, that was the coolest thing ever.
Darcy Byrne-Jones, does he get his back into the All-Australian? Remember when he got picked in All-Australian a few years ago?
He actually gets picked for the Socceroos Asian Cup campaign.
How good was that finish?
As a striker.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Sam Kerr style.
Zach Butters just won the Brownlow over Heaney in that game.
He won the Brownlow.
His last quarter was the best quarter of footy.
That was amazing.
I'm going to point this out in just a second.
Jim's going to change his Brownlow pick every week.
Nah, He-Man put actually a pretty good statement game there as well.
He got 2, unfortunately. Warner just had to go psycho.
Smashed
it. Still good.
This game was absolutely insane. Like, it was actually fascinating to have, like, after the game, you had 2 Hawthorn alumni on the panel just going, well, that sucked.
Yeah, but also one of them was an export guy as well.
So it was weird to sort of see that sort of combo of, like, the clear, oh God, it'll be fine, and like the extreme defensive measures that Hawthorn went into way too early.
8 minutes left, they went defensive.
Port kicked 6 goals, Hawthorn kicked 6 goals to 1 in the first quarter.
They were amazing, yeah.
They jumped them, and in the last quarter they've kicked a point to, 4 goals, 6.
It's horrible.
But yeah, they went way too defensive.
But it's also, not that they went way too defensive, it was, again, a team not knowing how to win a game like this. Like, Collingwood would have locked that game up and won by a goal.
I think they were poorly coached. They literally so Blake Hardwick kicked 5 goals, career high. They put him in the back line. He actually is a very good defender.
But it wasn't that stats guy. It was any time they got the ball, they were trying to flick it around and get going, or it wasn't the couple of kicks around, waste 10, 15 seconds every time. But when they kept trying to move it.
Yeah. I feel like North do that as well when we were up against Freo. You don't need to, if you're winning, don't change
But it's
too
the
much,
third quarter. It's not as if it's 5 minutes to go in a wet game. You've got to kill the clock, and that's what St Kilda Hawthorn didn't do.
Yeah, they're trying to be too
fancy.
They
gave Port Adelaide an opening, and Zach Butters went, thank you.
Yardapulti.
The
power, that was a really important win.
Oh, the fraud watch was on big time.
They're still close to fraud watch.
Like, they literally had frauds painted across the back of those prison bars.
Yeah.
And
they're fourth.
Now they're fourth on the ladder. So the switcheroo from them, pulling that out of their proverbial, is remarkable, because they lose that game, they're 6-4, along with every other team in the AFL seemingly, because literally with Melbourne losing, there are now 1 million teams. I think it's like five teams on 6-4.
5, sorry, yes.
Yeah. So they would have joined that into the morass. They now sit at least a game ahead of the morass. And you want to be on top of the morass. You never want to be in the morass. Say morass one more time, Jim.
Anyway, Ron Barras.
Ron Barassi.
That was an incredible one. If you're a Power fan, you're like, thank God we won that. I can't believe we won that.
I think there was a lot of thought of that, yeah.
Oh, I wrote down a little stat for you. Boak this year is so inaccurate. 0-9 now. He can't kick a goal, Travis Boak, and he's playing a lot of forward. So kick a goal, Boakey. What are you doing?
Hardwick had a career high goals, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. Awesome. He was great. That's why I wanted him to keep him forward.
Hawks fans.
The ball didn't get it there in the last quarter.
Hawks fans, you'd be ropeable. But
also at the same time, Hawks fans are like, hell yeah, draft picks.
No, you want to win.
And literally, this is
they've won games this year, though.
Exactly.
They've won 3 already.
Yeah.
3 more than your team, and probably will all season. And it's also, they can finish second last with probably 5 wins this year, and everyone go, we did well.
But the point being, I think, if you're the Hawks fan, you're like, this is all I want to see. I want to see honourable losses.
But it's also, you're fuming because you've lost like that.
You're going to be so angry you lost that stupid game.
Yeah.
By the same token,
a stupid loss, though. Yeah.
You are also getting like those moments of like, that's what we expected last year, where we played hard. We just had millions of honourable losses. Just show us something. If you like the vibe of this AFL Today show, I'll tell you what, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff. The full shows are unreal. Check it out. Go on.